Alrighty, guys, welcome back to lesson two in Money Matters, or session two. How do I want to feel in my Money Matters group? So, today we're going to talk about a few things, pretty much how we want to feel while discussing this topic. So, there are a few things we're going to talk about, and I'm going to ask you all to write them down in the comments. And then we're just going to go over some basic things about how we want to feel and how we need to respect one another during this. So, we're going to play a modified version of what's called Money Snowball. In this situation, we would all be in a circle, and you would get 5 pieces of like little paper, and then I would tell you a statement. You'd write down the answer and then throw it in the center, and then we would share. Seeing as we're not together, we can't do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to comment the answers so that way everybody can see them and learn a little bit about one another. And I will answer the same questions along with you. So, what is one thing you like to buy with money? I personally like to buy gadgets. So, right now I'm talking to you on a GoPro 8. It's brand new. It is an amazing camera. I am guilty as charged when it comes to buying new gadgets and accessories to those effects. Things that I think would make my life easier or would look cool to help me maneuver things in the day to day. So, what is one thing that you want to save your money for? I want to be able to save my money to buy a car, to be able to buy a home, and eventually, be able to travel more often, take vacations. Um, so, go ahead and comment your guys' answers to those down below. What is one way your family spends money? My family spends money in various ways. It all depends on who you talk to within my family. So my grandparents on my mother's side spend money on vehicles and vacations. So they buy new cars because they own their business. So they have to buy new fleet vehicles as well as vehicles for their clients, not their clients. Excuse me. Buy new vehicles for their staff, which is written into their contracts. And then they buy new vehicles for themselves when theirs have spent up, but then they go traveling. My grandparents have been to Italy, Spain, lots of parts of Europe. My mother travels frequently as well. They travel outside down to the Caribbean. She also spends money on things around their house. So she likes to garden and keep the grass and everything nice and whatnot. So they spend a lot of money on their house. So there is that. What is one thing that you would like to learn about money? I am learning just as much as you guys when it comes to this program. I know how to save money and the basics of stuff. However, I don't know the in-depth pieces, so I'd like to learn more about different loaning options, things to help me maneuver maybe better options within savings, or for lack of a better term, an accounting section, to learn how to take better charge of my accounts. So, why do you think that it's important for teens to learn about money and finances? I personally think it's a good thing to know at least the basic fundamentals of money and all of those fun items, because if you don't know the value of a dollar, how can you save your money? How do you know what you have? How do you know what you have in your savings? How do you know what's in your checking account? How do you know what you can spend on, what you can't spend on, what you need to save on to be able to buy later down the road? It's a very complicated field when it comes to money. So it is very good to be able to know what you're doing when you get money, and how to strive and work towards getting those things that you want. So, what are some ways we can help each other learn during Money Matters? So, by commenting, you are putting out your answers. So, and we'll go into more depth about being respectful about those things. But by putting your information out there as far as like what your answers would be to those previous questions, you're giving everybody the opportunity to be able to understand what you want. There are no dumb answers to these things. If you're if you don't know something, that's fine. You know, we can certainly help you get the better knowledge that you want. You know, if there's something specific, I believe I said it in the last video. If I didn't, I'm saying it now. If there's something more specific you want to know about money, or you know, in the realm of money, let me know. I'd be happy to look into it and help you out to learn more about it. So, um, but yeah, it is always good to comment on these things. That way, everybody, and that's why I'm partaking by answering. I am encouraging all staff who watch these videos to also comment, because it would be amazing to hear their ends of these things as well, and to be able to understand where they come from with these things. So the second part of this video is the agreement of knowing that we will be respectful to one another. When you're commenting, you need to take it seriously. You need to be able to comment with legitimate answers and be able to understand what's going on. At the same time, we need to be respectful of other people's answers. I'd like participation from everyone if it's possible. However, it's not required. Um, but I want to make sure that everybody's understanding what's going on as well. So, in order to do that, I want everybody to feel comfortable and make sure that they know that we are all here to learn. We are all here to go through this process together and to learn about these things. So, there is absolutely no reason that we should be attacking anyone. There's no reason we should be aggressive with anybody. There's absolutely no reason for those things. So during our time together, respectability is fine. If there are any issues with anyone, please feel free to reach out to any of the administrators through the Google Classroom. I will be watching the YouTube comments religiously, as well as any information that comes my way. I will also try to handle as best as I can. So with that being said, thanks for watching. I hope everybody has had a great weekend as well as an awesome week. So, and yeah, let me know if there's anything else that you guys want to learn about. Bye.